Let's talk about healing the beloved and the dark flower rising. We're all under entirely new, unexpected ways of being stressed as we're dealing with this pandemic. And we've come through another big wave of both healing and uplift and shift. But with that will come reverse polarity, energizing of those who are still in the grip of a shadow or a dark force, an unconscious force, and also who very well could be in the grip of the dark flower affliction and not understand that this is what is happening in their body, in their lives, and the effect it's having on relationships. It is incredibly stressful. I can speak to that personally, having been married to a tracker for 13 years, and the kind of stress that relationship put me in and the coping mechanisms that I developed. And one of the things that I want to make sure we talk about, and I do hope you'll join me on Sunday, the 15th of November, for a conversation about healing the beloved, and that is coming through the healing journey of the dark flower rising. We're going to really look at all the bits and fit them together as best we can. I have a really strong sense of doing this because I've just written, 2 books about it. And if you haven't gotten a copy of Flaming Red Flags yet, it is available on Smashwords, Flaming Red Flags by Anais Salas. It's absolutely at a very modest price. No problem to pick that up. At, I think, $3.99. Really easy. And it focuses on some of the key background information about this process that many, many, many healers and light workers are going through, and they are unaware that they're going through it, and they do not understand what is happening when they are devoting so much of their life force and energy to healing other people. So I hope you'll join me. There will be a Zoom link somewhere in the vicinity of wherever it is that you're watching this or listening to this. Just click on that link, register. The Zoom session is complimentary. It's a gift to community from me, and I do hope to see you there. So, stress. One of the coping mechanisms that worked best for me in response to these incredible structural relationship stressors was always having available to me some form of creativity. So in our session, we're also going to have a little bit of a conversation until you can do all the energy processes, and there are many, many more that Reiki will not address, that hands-on energy healing, if you're still taking the risk to do that, will not address, that chiropractic will not address. The one that can assist is modifications in your diet, and we will talk about that in the Zoom session, Healing the Beloved, the Dark Flower Rising. So I do encourage you to join in, and especially if you are a light worker, a healer, and you are in practice and you are regularly assisting people, and you know that your life force is being used in that way, the first thing to understand is that a tracker can see that. And Team Dark sends its tracker army, and this is an army of individuals who themselves have been dark flowered, and they send them after you to derail you because they are aware of the critical timelines that we are on, and they are doing everything possible to prevent, to derail, to just disrupt every uplift and shift that is going to be required through 2047 and beyond. So I hope to see you in the Zoom session. It is the beginning of what I know will be a very powerful healing community conversation and an opportunity for education and for self-healing. I've been through it, I've done it, I know how to share that with you, and I have resources from multiple sources, including my own experience, expertise coming from different areas that will benefit you when you recognize that this is what is happening to you, and then you make the commitment to self-healing that you will need to make to eradicate and clear all of these dynamics from your own body. When you begin to clear these from your own body, you will see very quickly shifts in your life. And then it's how do you manage those shifts as your own life force is able to help you heal. And then you have the option to begin to see what you trust and then begin to make the changes that you want to make. You're not being coerced by something that's unconscious or something that's operating in your body that you don't even know about.